Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. If you're new, it means so much if you click that subscribe button down below to join my YouTube family. Today I'm so excited because I'm gonna share with you guys how I transform my hair with hair extensions. Back in September, I did a big chop to my hair. My hair used to be super long. I just one day felt like chopping it all off. It definitely has grown since, but it's nowhere near to what my hair length used to be. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been really missing my long hair. I did want to give a huge shout out to Yilite for partnering up with me on this video to share with you guys their 100% virgin Remy hair seamless clip-ins. It just comes in a box. They also do give you a nice like silk bag, which is great to store your extensions in and also to travel with your hair extensions. Have these Velcro little Yilite hairs, which are great for when you're actually applying the extensions into your hair. This is 100% high quality virgin human hair, which is gonna ensure you that natural look and also feel. These are so soft and so beautiful, as well as these extensions are made using injection technology so that the hair is evenly distributed and as well as it's securely attached to the tape. They come in different shades, lengths, and textures. I did get the 22-inch hair extensions. They have all variety of lengths, all the way from 14, 16, 18, 20, and then 22 inches being the longest. I recently did get a balayage, so I was a little bit nervous on what color to choose. So I went ahead and picked one of their balayage styles. Cannot believe how perfect they match my new hair. My color is in their shade P26T2. I will have all the information, everything linked down below. They did also give me a coupon code for you guys, and it's just NX51, and that gets you 51% off. I will have all the information down below. That is an absolute steal. My favorite part about these hair extensions compared to other ones I've used in the past is they are so seamless. Blends in so well where the start of the hair extension, they look like they're just growing from the top of your root. That's how seamless and clean these hair extensions are. And the clips as well are done so well. They aren't gonna fall off. You could tell the quality of them are really nice and they're really strong as well. So it's gonna stay in the hair. Let's go transform my hair from being super flat, dull, and short to longer, fuller, and more luxurious hair. Now it is time for installing the clip-in extensions and how I personally do it to get the most natural, seamless look. I do have the 9-piece hair extension. For the 9-piece, they do have one clip that has the 4 clips, which I like to use the bigger pieces on the back of my hair. There's also 2 clips with the 3. There are 4 clips with the 2, and then there are 2 just 1 clips, which I like to add a lot of the 2s and the 1s more on the sides and more front parts of my hair. So I am gonna go ahead and just section off my hair, and I start with the back. I just like to do kind of like a half up, half down to start. I find that's always the best. I'm just going to go ahead and clip this section. I like to use like little clips like this whenever applying hair extensions. I find these very convenient. A little hacker tip that I have when you are applying hair extensions, if you have more thicker hair and you want it to blend more seamlessly, I recommend like braiding some of your hair and then twisting it and kind of like bobby pinning it in the back to hide some of your hair up so that your extensions blend more seamlessly. So I'm gonna go ahead and just braid these pieces. This is one side, and I just use those like really small black like hair ties. You obviously don't want to use like a normal like bulky hair tie. You just want to use those tiny little elastic bands. And I'm telling you, when you kind of get rid of some hair and you pin it up behind you with bobby pins, especially if you have very short hair or you have like a very blunt cut, because that obviously makes your hair look more thicker when everything's like one length. This is just gonna make it look so much more like it's your natural long hair, which is the goal. I just kind of keep twisting them until it goes more like flat and there's no like left hair. and then I just bobby pin them. Now that I did that, it is definitely not perfect, but you just want to make sure it's super secured and as flat as possible. This is when I go in with the biggest piece. So this is the 4-piece clip. A little tip is more to start with the middle clips first, and then you're gonna go to the outer clips. You also want to make sure that when you are sectioning and before you apply it, you kind of take these little combs and really brush your hair upwards to kind of tease it a bit, just so that also it grips on better, and as well as it doesn't put as much tension on the scalp. Now I'm just gonna go in with the 3-piece and put it on the back as well. I'm going to bring some of my hair down, going in with my other 3-piece. Now that I am coming more to the front of my hair, I'm just gonna turn forward. I'm just gonna go in and brush the hair up like I've been doing. I did put a 2-piece also in the back just because I have so many 2-pieces. I want to add a little bit more hair in the back, but now I'm gonna add most of these 2-pieces on the side of the hair. Honestly, with clip-in extensions, you really don't have to be perfect. You just kind of play around with it. I love these little 1-pieces. These are really great for like the front of your hair. I am obsessed. This is what the extensions look like in my hair pre-styling. Of course, it is not 100% perfectly blended as of yet, but that is when styling comes in, because that is when the magic happens, and it's so much easier to just blend it in perfectly with your natural hair. But I have to say, the color match is unreal. I could have not asked for a better color match, and I love the long lane. It gives me back memories to when my hair was actually this long. It goes almost to my waist, so it really just depends on how long you want to go. So if you want to go really long, then definitely get these. If you want it to be a little bit shorter, then you can get the shorter options as well. If you need more hair, less hair, they have more pieces of hair, less pieces of hair. I do have more thicker hair, so I do really like having more pieces, but it really just depends on how thick or how fine your hair is. I am gonna go ahead and use my curling wand. This is, I'd say, a 1.5-inch barrel. Some of the pieces I'll just curl the extensions on them their own, but some of the more stubborn pieces with my hair, if it's like not blending as well, I will take a piece of my real hair and the extension and curl it together, and I find that helps the extension blend in so much better with your actual hair. But I'm so excited for the finished result because I know I'm gonna love it. Look at this curl. When I am curling my hair, I like to curl away from my face. Always make sure you apply heat protectant before putting on any heat. I'm gonna go ahead now and just do the rest of my hair, and then I'm gonna share with you guys what it looks like at the very end. Look at the difference. I love the look of this, and I think it just really helped blend it in. I can't really see where my natural hair starts and where the extension is. I'm just gonna go ahead now and quickly do the other side, and then I'll share with you guys how it looks like when everything is just done. These are the results. I am obsessed. As you guys will see the side-by-side of the before and after, you literally can just transform your entire look with hair extensions, and this hair is just such good quality, and I love how seamless they are as well, and how easy they are to blend and not make it so obvious where especially the clips are and where it starts. I feel like I'm a whole new girl. That is the full transformation of the application of the clip-ins and how I style it. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. This is totally a way I love to style my hair when I have long hair. But I love being able to have the option to switch up my style because it makes you just feel like a completely different person. And sometimes I'm feeling more the shorter hair, but then some days I really miss my long hair. So I will of course have all the information linked down below of Yilite Hair and their hair extensions. And of course I will have that discount code NX51, which will get you 51% off. I recommend checking it out and using that discount code now because it's such a great deal. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thumbs it up. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down below to join my YouTube family, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.